And now we go to the fifth video of our tourism sector introductory series, and for this specific video, we'll talk about intermediaries. So in layman's term, when you say intermediary, these are the people or the entities or the institutions that connect one person or one entity to another entity. So in tourism, just like any form of business, intermediaries are very important in terms of linking the tourists or the customers with the attractions, the destinations, the services and accommodations that are available in a given tourism destination. So when you talk about intermediaries in tourism, this comes through tour operators, wholesalers assembling the components of the tourist trip into a package and retailing the latter through travel agents who deal directly with the public. So basically, the intermediaries that we're talking about here are the tour operators, the companies that basically curate the whole tourism experiences, and then the travel agents who basically deal with the public in order for them to experience and be connected with the tourism products and the tourism experience that they want to experience. So for us to be able to understand that definition more clearly, let's define some terms in relation to the tourism product distribution channels. So when we say tourism product, this is the sum of the physical and psychological experience that is obtained by the tourists during their traveling to the destination. So in Tagalog, ang tourism product ay yung produkto ng turismo ay yung kaligayahan, yung saya, yung satisfaction na nakukuha ng turista kapag siya ay pumupunta sa isang tourism destination. So, the satisfaction that a certain person feels for being able to get what he wants in the tourism experience is the tourism product. For being able to participate in a certain tourism activity, to be able to see a tourism attraction, and of course, the psychological and physical and happy effects of that is the sum of your tourism product. Now, as a tourist, I could be the one to plan the whole tourism product for myself. I could plan my own itinerary. I will be the one to research on the attractions. I will be the one to book my accommodations. I will be the one to book my transportations. Ako nang bahala sa lahat. I can do that. But also, as a tourist, I can also ask for the help of an institution or an organization to be able to help me and assist me to get these tourism products at a much lesser effort, and at the same time to be able to really maximize that tourism product. And that organization or institution are the tourism intermediaries. Next, we have the tour operators. So, who are the tour operators? The tour operators are a person or the company that thinks up ideas for a tourism product, researches the ideas, designs the itinerary and content, contracts the services needed for the holiday accommodation, transport guides, and then markets the resultant package. So, the companies that makes the 4 days, 3 nights stay at Boracay, and these are the sets of attractions that you'll be able to see. These are the sets of the activities that you'll be able to engage in, and these are the food that will be available for you. These are the accommodations that you will be staying in. This is the transportation that you will be going through. Yung mga gumagawa ng ganon, those are what we call the tour operators. Yan. And the ones selling the packages that have been made by the tour operators, these are the travel agents. So, ito na yung travel agency. So, the travel agents are the ones who are directly talking to the customers who are, in need of a tourism product that suits them. And then, tatanungin ni customer, this is what I want for my tour in, let's say, in Thailand. This is the type of person that I am. These are the activities that I like. And then, si tourism agency, what that person will do or what that agency will do is to be able to find a package from the tour operators that will be able to satisfy your needs. Okay, so based on my assessment of the things that you want to do in Thailand, these are the packages that we have so far. And that is your budget. This is what you want to do. These are the activities that you want to go for. We have these following packages that you might like. and you can just choose. So yun ang trabaho ng agency, to be able to connect also the tourist or the potential tourist with the tour operator, and basically connect that to the tourism destinations. So just to assure that the tourist is able to maximize the whole experience and get most of the tourism product that he pays for. So to give you an example of how important intermediaries can be in relation to connecting the tourists with the tourist product, I'll try to give an example. Let's say the tourist product or the tourism product would be snorkeling. Gusto mong tumingin ng mga corals and mga water features underwater. Now, first, the tourist can directly get that experience by going to that, by bringing his own snorkeling materials and going to the snorkeling site. Okay? Pwede niyang gawin yon. Kaso, of course, for the tourist, it could be hassle, especially kung hindi naman talaga siya professional snorkeler or professional diver and wala siyang gamit. And of course, as we all know, medyo mahal yung mga materials at yung mga aparatus na ginagamit for snorkeling. Now, another way for the tourist to be able to access the tourism product of snorkeling, the tourist can access the outlet of the snorkeling store directly. And then the snorkeling store will be able to provide the person with the materials needed for the snorkeling. Or the snorkeling store can have a retail agent that basically that can be accessed by the tourist. For example, yung mga tindahan sa Boracay, for example, yung mga tindahan sa El Nido, for example, mga simpleng tindahan doon, may mga paskel sila na snorkeling experience, ganyan-ganyan. Okay? So, yun, yung mga tindahan na to, yung mga small sari-sari stores na to, na nakapaskil din sa kanila yung mga snorkeling information ng store na yon, they could be considered as retail agents. Siyempre siguro may commission sila doon, may kickback sila doon. Now, ang problema dito, when you think about it, when a certain person goes to the beach like El Nido or Coron or or Boracay, hindi lang naman sila pumunta doon para mag-snorkel, at hindi lang naman yun ang iniintindi nila. Diba? They also think about other things when they want to experience the whole tourism experience in a certain place. Diba? You also have to think about accommodation, transport, food, comfort, etc., etc. So, instead of going from one retail agent for you to I'll go to a certain outlet for snorkeling, I'll go for food, I'll go to directly to another accommodation. At the tour operator, what the person does is that it kind of predicts what you already need when you go to a certain tourism destination: accommodation, attraction, transport, food, other forms of comfort like spa or massage. Iniisip niya na yon and sinama-sama niya na sa package niya. So ang gagawin na lang ni tourist ay bibili niya yung package na yon para hindi niya naiisipin yung lahat ng aspects ng kanyang tour experience. And that is the importance of a tour operator in relation to being a tourism intermediary, so that the tourists will get most of the tourist experience in a certain destination. Wala siyang mamimiss out. Kunyari, hindi niya sama sa research niya, hindi niya mamimiss out yon. And then at the same time, for those who are operating the tourism products like the snorkeling instructors, yung accommodations in the area, yung food stalls in the area, mas may magmamarket na nung kanilang mga products, kasi there's already an intermediary that puts together all the experiences so that the tourists could already have access to them in a more meaningful way. So, what are the benefits of having intermediaries? So first, for the producers of tourism products, like for example, your accommodation, the attraction, the selling of products could be sold na in bulk instead of going directly ka pa to the customer. You can already sell it in bulk, and therefore mas mapapababa yung cost for creating a certain product. And then, of course, reduction of promotion costs. Syempre, you don't have to market it anymore because when you have a tour operator, the tour operator can handle the marketing for you. And then for the destination, of course, it becomes a part of an international marketing network of tour operators. So for example, it gets featured in Traveloka, 'di ba? So yon. And then, as I have explained earlier, ano naman yung mga benefits for the consumers? One, to avoid the detailed search and transaction, so you really don't have to research and then to contact each person one by one. If you go directly to a travel agent who's working with a tour operator, you can already maximize the experience that you can have in a certain tourism destination because they have already done the work for you, and all you have to do is to pay them and everything is all set. To gain more knowledge about the destination and attraction, because again, usually the tour operators are the ones situated in the tourism destination. So alam nila kung ano yung tingin nila that you will enjoy, and that masusuyod yung lahat ng attractions and events and destinations that are available in that given area. And of course, it's always much lower to get things as a package than to like go hire a snorkeling instructor, go eat your food, go and yung accommodation, go and buy a certain transport ticket to the area. When they are put together in one package, usually mas nakakamura ang consumer o yung turista. So this is an example of the usual tour package. Yung mga nakikita nyo, these are the carefully curated activities, resources, and attractions that a certain person can go. And this has been planned by a tour operator. And then, of course, retail agents like travel agents can be the ones who are selling this. And of course, certain people who are involved in these tourism products will be gaining from this economically as well. So this is an example of a tour package. So in this video, we were able to know about intermediaries in the tourism industry. We were able to talk about tour operators, tourism products, travel agents, and we were able to see the importance of having to deal with intermediaries as a tourist, and of course from a business perspective, what is the importance of intermediaries in order to make most and to economize our efforts in the tourism industry, so that win-win for in the side of the consumers who are the tourists and for the producers in the tourism industry. In the next video, we will be talking about transportation as a tourism sector.